Live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, for your next Maine adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. As you guys probably saw online, there was a little bit of an earthquake situation. And I'm trying to pull up the graphic, but it looks like it's not working at this moment. But I'm still going to try to do this. I'm pretty sure it was either 3.9 or 4.1. I haven't looked. I was coming in here when it was going on. So let's see what it's showing on this graphic. If it works for me. Sometimes it doesn't always work. Let's zoom out and head over to York County because it was offshore in York County. Here it is, the red. Let's see what it says here. It looks like there was a couple, but I think it's only one. Yep, so at 10:22, there was a 4.1 magnitude earthquake. I've been seeing reports all over the place for this. Once again, it was 12 miles deep, which is pretty crazy. So this did go on at 10:22 this morning. I didn't feel it. We were in the middle of Arc, Maine when it was going on, but we were getting a lot of phone calls, a lot of text messages. So this did happen. So you definitely felt an earthquake if you felt this. It wasn't a train or an airplane. That was an earthquake that happened once again at 10:22 this morning. So let's get into the forecast. Let's get into the forecast. We'll talk more about the earthquake later on CBS 13 at noon. So right now we're starting off in the 20s, Rumford 30 degrees, 30 for Rockland, 29 for Sanford, 28 for Portland, the same up in Bar Harbor. Here's a live look at our Keyser Lake Weather Authority webcam. So pretty. We have a lot of changes this week. We're talking about snow, the return of that Arctic air as well. So here's a look at our 3-day planner, if it pulls up right here. Once again, we're looking at a gradual decrease in temperatures as we head throughout the week. So here's a look at our planner. We're looking at mostly sunny temperatures in the mid-30s for Monday. As we head towards Tuesday, definitely a windy start to the week, temperatures in the upper 20s and 30s. We are looking at temperatures starting off warmer in the morning and then cooling off as we head throughout the day. For Wednesday, we are tracking some snow in the morning and temperatures in the 20s. Definitely have an active week. We're running into a couple of morning commute, evening commute issues just because there's a lot of weather going on. So let's jump right into the storm tracker. There's a lot of you on too. Hello, everyone. Forecast is sunny with a chance of earthquakes. Exactly, right? What perfect timing that we're hopping on doing this, talking about earthquakes. We'll take another look at it at the end of the forecast right here. So here's our look at our storm tracker. Alberta Clipper system begins to enter in Tuesday night into Wednesday, bringing a lot of snow to the region. So I want to talk more about what's going to happen today into tomorrow. So looking pretty clear today, very, very windy. We'll talk about the wind tracker coming up too. As we head into Tuesday morning, we're tracking a pretty sharp Arctic cold front to bring snow squalls in the morning hours of Tuesday, especially along I-95 around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. So here's a look at that snow squall making its way down. It'll be in the Lewis and Auburn area by 7:30, down the I-95 by 8:30, but should clear out after that. You can definitely notice it gets cooler throughout the day. We'll start off with temperatures in the upper 20s and low 30s Tuesday morning. But by the afternoon, we're looking at teens in the forecast, some negatives across the north up in Rangeley. So here's a look at our wind tracker. The highest winds we'll see will be today, more so this evening, overnight into the morning hours. So we're looking at gusts from the southwest around 30 miles per hour, getting close to 40 over in the mid-coast. And then that cold front begins to move on through. We're looking at some higher winds on the back end of that. We're talking about 30 mile per hour wind gusts, 35 once again for Tuesday afternoon. Should clear out as we head into the day on Wednesday. So now let's talk about Alberta Clipper system for Wednesday morning. So we got a lot going on here. For 4:30 on Wednesday, we'll start off with temperatures in the teens. We're looking at snow to start. We'll also take a look at a little bit of a rough draft of a snow map, and a new one will get released tonight too. Looking at snow still along the mid-coast, I-95 up to Augusta, Bangor by 8 o'clock. And I definitely think that we could see some isolated 3-4 inches of snow, especially in the morning, if a snow band tries to set up along the coastline. Should begin to clear out a little bit as we head towards the afternoon, but we're looking at more snow squalls in the evening. So Looks like my computer is frozen right now. Oh, here we go. So it looks like snow showers will move on through as we head towards the afternoon. Should clear out a little bit as we head towards around 1 o'clock on Wednesday. But by the time we get to the evening commute, we're looking at another pretty dominant snow squall line by 5:30, which could affect the morning or evening commute just like it did with the morning commute. So we're keeping an eye on that. If there is a snow squall warning in your area, it'll send you a notification on your phone, just like how a tornado warning would. So keep an eye on that. It'll do the buzz thing. It'll do the emergency notification, basically, if there's a snow squall warning in your area. So we're keeping a close eye on that. Should be a little bit better as we head towards Thursday. Here's a look at a first draft for snow. I think most areas will see 1 to 3 inches. Could see some isolated 4 inches, but the hot spots will be in southern Maine. Once again, a different snow map will be released, or a more prominent one, more specific one later on this evening. We are looking at the return of Arctic air. Yes, there's still more to this forecast. It's very busy this week. We're looking at temperatures beginning to fall by Tuesday. The polar vortex is being disrupted a little bit, which is why we're seeing so much cold air. The polar vortex keeps all that Arctic air near the poles, but when it's disrupted, it actually sends a lot of the cold air down. And we'll also take another look at the earthquake coming up in just a minute here. But we are looking at a lot of cold air as we head towards the weekend too. Here's a look at the temperatures next 7 days, or next 5 days, excuse me. We are definitely looking at some roller coasters. Gradual decrease. Thursday will be the coldest day. Back up in the 30s for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday look pretty cold too. Check out these wind chills. These are pretty impressive the next couple of days. It really begins Tuesday night. -24 in Rangeley, -3 for Portland, -5 in Lewiston, 9 below up in Augusta. Still pretty cold heading into Wednesday. Wednesday and Thursday, not that bad, single digits, but Thursday morning, waking up at 31 below. That's the feel-like temperature for Rangeley. Thursday morning, 8 below for Portland, 15 for Lewiston and Augusta, 12 for Rockland. Towards the afternoon, still feeling very cold, negatives, and that trend will continue as we head towards Thursday. So let's get a look at our 7-day Weather Authority forecast, and then I'll pull up the earthquake graphic here once it loads. It's all over the place, seriously. This forecast is pretty crazy. We're looking at mostly sunny and breezy. Here's a look at our day planner. There's our 7-day Weather Authority forecast right here. Mostly sunny and breezy for Monday. Tuesday, we're looking at an isolated snow squall in the morning. Some snow again for Wednesday with another squall in the afternoon. In the evening, we're looking at partly sunny and cold for Thursday. More sun and clouds on Friday. Tracking a storm that will move south of us for Saturday. As of right now, it looks like a couple of snow showers down in southern Maine, some few flurries more inland, but it's still a couple of days away, so we'll have to see how that will play out. Sunday is Groundhog Day. We're tracking sun and clouds. Inland, a little bit cooler, but the same type of deal in the sky. So let's check out the earthquake graphic. I know I promised you guys that, so we're going to take a look at that right now. It's at the top of my list. And I threw this graphic in so quick, so it's set for California, so you just have to just give me 1 second so I can pull it up in Maine. It all happens so quick, guys. The weather is very fascinating, how quick stuff like this can happen. Look, the red dot, I actually think that it's one of the highest all throughout the country, which is so strange to see up in northern New England. So let's take a zoom in. And it's so crazy how close it was, too. I know it was off the coast. Looks like there were 2. You could probably hear the excitement in my voice. This is very fascinating to me. Let's see if I can highlight the first ones right off the coast in Wells. Looks like there was a 3.8 that happened, and then another 4.1. So it looks like, if this is right, it looks like there are 2 earthquakes that happened at the exact same time. I don't know if this is just how it picked up or recorded. I haven't looked into it, a lot of it right now. I hopped on so quickly. So I'm actually seeing this the first time as you guys are too. And I did see a lot of your comments too. Just here and felt my home shake. Thank you for the kind comments. Yeah, so this is pretty crazy. We'll probably have an article about it on our website, and we'll talk about it on CBS13 at noon. I think I'm going to wrap it up here, but so crazy. This is a interesting start to the week. A lot of 2 earthquakes, looks like. I don't know if this is just how it recorded. I don't know if it was one actually, but I'll have to look into it. I have to see what the actually, let's see what the National Weather Service is saying right now. I'm going to pull up the National Weather Service chat and see what they said about it. So they're saying that it was 4.1, and then they're saying that there's no tsunami threat. So we're good. This is what they're saying in the chat right now. So that's pretty impressive. Looks like there was just one 45 miles southwest of Portland, Maine, 55 miles northeast of Boston, Massachusetts. So I can post this online. Looks like there's no tsunami danger because this was offshore. So we'll talk about it more today at noon. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you at noon.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels. Thank you for watching.